She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Welcome to day 24 of your 31 days to internal satisfaction healing journey, sis. It is your favorite dating coach, your favorite author, Coach China T, also Arthur China T. And baby, if you have made it to day 24, clock your T, sis. I am so happy that you are still choosing you, and every day I'm going to tell you that because it is very important that you start choosing you. Now, before we jump into today's content, let's run down these reminders really quick because y'all already know what it is. Your healing is only as strong as your accountability. So make sure you got your copy of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction. You need this for the activities and the journal prompts. I don't have to go into detail what y'all need that for. It has been on every video, and if you just come here, start from day one and continue your healing journey. Make sure you also got a copy of Never Date Just One, sis, because that is our roster dating Bible and our journey of us getting back to dating the correct way without emotions and sex and with the right options. Complete your needs assessment, self-evaluation, and your relationship evaluation. I don't have to go into detail. Y'all know how important that is. And then Shantae is going to tell you exactly how that goes and play your position, sis, the fiction story that you need. And don't just say, oh, it's just a story. No, it's real life. It depends on how you play and what you want your results to be. That's all of these books are available in ebook and paperback, by the way. You can head over to Amazon or any ebook retailer, as well as lulu.com or my website, china-t.com. On July 25th, dropping Sis You're Toxic, I Wouldn't Date You Either. That's going to be in paperback and ebook as well. 10 toxic traits that women exemplify when they're trying to overdo everything in dating and always attracting the broken men towards that same broken energy. And then book 1 drops August 8th, which is my birthday. Divorce Not Desperate series. Y'all know Bati, 90 Days, High Seas, from the Caribbean to the Africa, 3 continents, so much drama, so many men. What could possibly go wrong or right? Get ready for that. I am super excited about that series. If you haven't watched days 1 through 23, please pause this video, go binge those lessons, complete your journal prompts and your activities, and then come back. Each day builds on the last, sis, and I don't want you to be skipping steps and hop, skipping, and jumping and stuff. Healing is a staircase, not an elevator. Now, today we're going to hit on something that's totally different, sudden death. And I ain't just talking about funerals, casket, and obituaries, sis. I'm talking about the kind of loss that knocks the wind out of you, the loss that flips your life upside down, rewinds your healing, and leaves you stuck in a memory you didn't ask to replay. Grab your copy of 31 Days to Internal Satisfaction and turn on over to day 24. When someone close dies unexpectedly, it's called a traumatic loss. Traumatic loss is comprised of separation distress and traumatic or emotional distress. While you cannot stop sudden death, sis, you must understand that it's not your fault for the death, and nothing you could have done differently would have changed the outcome. The process of celebrating life that the loss unexpectedly involves completing your grieving at your pace, taking care of yourself, and pulling your family and friends closer to prevent feeling as if you've lost out. Sis, accept the unpleasant and pleasant feelings surrounding the death, okay? But do not sit in them. Sitting in your anger or those feelings will lead to revengeful thoughts or regretful thoughts, and that's gonna hold up your healing. If you lost somebody unexpectedly, whether it was a parent, sibling, best friend, lover, even a mentor, that kind of grief can birth all type of traumas. You might have become the motherless daughter, the fatherless child, the girl who clings to everybody now just because she doesn't want to feel that pain again. That sudden death turned that into abandonment issues and made you attach very hard to people who ain't even earned your trust just because you are scared to lose again. And I get that, sis. This is why I had pointed out during Never Date Just One about cleaning up these dating habits, the abandonment, the attachment issues. But we have to recognize them first and where they came from. When somebody close to you dies out of nowhere, it ain't just grief, it becomes trauma. And that trauma can take part in 2 ways. The separation distress starts first. You start yearning, searching, feeling lonely in a room full of people. And then there's the emotional distress. You go numb. You feel disbelief. You stop trusting people. You're mad at the world. You feel empty. And worst of all, you start to feel like life ain't got no future for you without them. But listen to me closely, sis. You couldn't have stopped that death even if you wanted to. You couldn't have changed it. You couldn't have fixed it. The outcome was already written. The pain you feel, it's real, but so is your power to move forward, sis. And how do you start the healing process? The first thing first, you have to learn how to celebrate the life. You have to stop replaying the last day, the murder, the accident, that last phone call that you got, or what you wish you could have said, sis. You have to learn how to let go and hold tight to the life that they lived. Their laughs, the lessons, their hugs, the words, all of that. You're going to have to accept those heavy emotions. You're going to be angry. You're going to be sad and confused. You may even feel guilty. But you still have to say, I deserve joy. And hear me when I say this. Life is short. That dash between your birthday and your death date is short. That represents your entire life. So you need to live it how it is lived. Let this be your sign to stop letting death of others keep you from living. That trauma can make you stay in toxic relationships just because you're afraid of being alone again, sis. You start tying your peace to people you should have cut off. You stand in places that drain you because you're scared of feeling abandoned again. But what you really need to do is grieve. Seriously, sit down, grieve properly, accept it. Don't skip it. Stop ignoring it. Stop numbing it. Let it run its course. You're going to cry. You're going to journal. You're going to scream. You're going to talk to pictures. But at some point, you got to stand back and say, I'm still here. I'm still her. I still got life to live. And mean it. Are you ready for today's assignment, sis? You already know how we do. Go and find your quiet spot. Sit down. Tune out all distractions. Turn on your meditation music if you need to. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply, filling your gut with air, counting 1/1000 5 times. Exhale slowly. And as you exhale slowly, think about that loss, how it affected you, and say, I am her. I accept the loss as it is because I value the time that I had. I am her. And while you're doing this, don't just think about the people. Think about the friendships that ended, the job that let you go, the relationship that couldn't be saved. All of those can be deaths in your life too, and they deserve to be grieved. So more than anything, they deserve to be released. We got 7 days left in this journey, sis, and you've been killing it thus far. Don't stop now. Don't forget your journal prompt and think about that loss and how you love the life and time that you have with them. Light your candle to your loved one, and don't forget, we live to die, but we also live to love, to grow, and to heal. Keep going, keep growing, and keep glowing. I'll see you tomorrow for day 25.
Welcome to Chinatown. This is your host, Coach China T, who's also a known author. And as you can see here, I have several books that have been released and that are releasing over the next month and a half to 2 months. So make sure you head over to Amazon, get these ebooks. You can also get them in paperback at Lulu by clicking my website, china-t.com. Come follow me and learn more.